kashering the kitchen for Pesach, kashering the vessels. In Siman Taf Nun Aleph, there's a discussion about earthenware. Shulchan Aruch says that the earthenware, which is porcelain, which is china, all those utensils, is not possible to kasher them for Pesach. Therefore, they have to be put away. Famously, everybody knows we have a Pesach set and we have a during the year set. This is for a reason, because it cannot be transferred over to Pesach. However, there's a similar argument by glass. By glass, Shulchan Aruch says that our minhag as Faradim is to treat it like even better than metal. Metal absorbs, you have to kasher it, but glass doesn't absorb at all. And therefore, for Pesach, you have glass utensils, glass pot, glass cup, whatever it may be. You could just wash it with water and soap, and it's kasher for Pesach. But for the minhag Ashkenazim is to treat glass like earthenware. There are some contradictions in Chazal. There are some places Chazal treat glass like earthenware, some places it treats it like its own kind, and the minhag Ashkenazim is to mahmir and to treat it like earthenware, so therefore they do not kasher glass. They also put away glass for Pesach. However, that's a minhag Ashkenazim. Minhag, according to Shulchan Aruch, it is permitted to wash them and to use them for the Pesach. Now, when it comes to different parts of the kitchen, we spoke before, where there's libun, there's firing it up and making it red hot in order to remove the taste. There's the hagalah, there's dipping it in boiling water, and then there's irui, pouring boiling water over something in order to kasher a Pesach. We'll give examples where each thing applies. For example, the oven. The oven has to be cleaned properly, that there should be no residue left from chametz inside. Not use it for 24 hours, and then heat it up for an hour in the highest setting, or if it has self-clean, to use self-clean for an hour, and then your oven is kasher Pesach. That's using the concept of libun. It was used dry, so you have to heat it up dry. Also, a person can put the stovetop grates, if he wants, he can put it inside the oven. Also, do libun will also consider kashering the stovetop grates. Then you have also the forks, knives, smaller pots that a person wants to kasher for Pesach. Those are all metal and use them liquid, so therefore you could go and put them in a boiling pot of water, like we explained before how galah works, and that'll make it kasher Pesach. And then finally we have the countertops. Chazon Ovadia writes that we can kasher countertops. The person doesn't have to cover them with foil and make his kitchen like a space station. But if a person wants to, he wants to cover, he can cover. But if he wants to kasher it, if he has any type of stone, or if he has formica, or if he has any type of countertop, since at most what will spill on there is chametz coming from a vessel, liquid, or he put hot chametz directly onto the countertop. The way to get that taste out is to pour boiling water over the countertop. Now notice, this has to be that the boiling water is on a dry countertop. When a person does a certain area, the water spreads. So the person has to make sure that he's not going to pour on cold water that's already sitting there. He has to dry. Whenever he goes and does one pouring, so therefore once he gets to the next section to pour again, he has to dry that in between, in order that he's not pouring hot water on cold water. He has to be pouring on a dry countertop. So it might be tedious, it might take a little longer, but this is the proper way to kasher the countertop. You preferably should wait 24 hours before use, and then make sure it's clean, and then pour the boiling water from the urn onto the countertop and the sink as well. Baruch Adonai Olam, Amen.